Suffolk King Cool Online here with Chuck Ragan. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Thanks for having me.
Now, I understand originally you were the lead singer of Hot Water Music. Is that correct?
One of them, there was two of us that sang, yeah.
Okay.
Myself and my buddy Chris Waller. And
You guys were together for quite some time, and then you guys disbanded in about 2007?
we went on kind of an indefinite hiatus, but that was more 2004, 2005 maybe. I can't really remember, but something like that. And but we've never broken up. We're actually still together. Been playing shows here and there, and actually writing a new record right now.
Yeah, that's what I understand. You guys got something new coming out, right?
Yeah. So,
That's cool.
yeah, it should be fun.
When do you expect that to be out?
Not really sure, and I'm not trying to.
No set timing or
Yeah, and it's better that way. You know,
Yeah,
we just
for
like
sure.
it's kind of back to the beginning for us, and just doing it in an organic way. Just
Right.
when songs are done when they feel done. You know.
Yeah, definitely.
No pressure.
Now, that's a more of a different style than your solo work,
It's a
right?
whole nother animal. Yeah.
How's that going back and forth?
It's tough, man. It's tough on a lot of different levels. I mean, just the amount of time and energy that it takes to devote myself to. We have a lot going on.
Right.
You know, we do a lot with my own work, my own music, and my wife and I host a tour called the Revival Tour.
Right, yeah.
And that takes up a massive amount of time.
Now let me know more about that Revival Tour now.
Yeah, it's the Revival Tour is an all acoustic collaborative showcase
Okay.
that we basically we kicked off. We've been working on it for a long time, but the very official first tour that we did was in 2008.
Okay.
And it's basically the old way of sharing music. It's a combination of usually anywhere from 3 on up to 5, 6 different songwriters.
Okay.
And we have a stationary backup band who accompanies everyone.
All right.
And the way that we present the tour is, which is very important to us, is we just completely sever the lines of who should be a headliner and who should be an opener, and just get up on stage together and present a showcase of this camaraderie of individuals who just share music together.
Now you guys just wrapped up a tour that you guys did this year, right?
We did, yeah. We brought it over to the UK and to Europe for the first time.
Okay.
And it just went off. It was amazing. But that was the second time we've brought it overseas. 2010 we brought it to Australia, and
Oh wow.
so it's now we aim to just work hard at it and do our best to keep this tour going as an annual international
Is it going to
event.
be the same lineup each time, or do you guys?
The lineup changes all the time.
But you're always going to be.
Not necessarily. I mean, I'm on it because, like, I just,
Right.
I'm still trying to make this happen, and you make a lot of sacrifices doing something that you love, and
Yeah,
nothing.
definitely.
The fact of the matter is, it's not easy, but like friends have told me, nothing. Nothing that's worth anything is easy.
Right, right,
Like,
yeah.
You gotta put your time and energy. But eventually, I would love to be able to, sit back and watch this tour happen without me,
Yeah.
without me on it.
Right.
And that's the whole key is to, and what's important to us is, to sever those lines of hierarchy and all that, and like share music in this old-fashioned way, in a very organic way.
Yeah.
But just also not only bring familiar artists and acts to the stage for people to enjoy, but also expose music that we completely believe in and just feel is just totally worthy to be heard.
Right.
It needs to be heard.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It sounds like a real good time.
It's a blast, man. It's a special event.
Now, do you ever go back to your side project, Rumble Seat, and do anything with them every now and then?
No. That died a long time ago, and that was something that Chris and I started in the basement,
Right.
years ago at our buddy Rob Huddleston's house. And we had it going for a little bit, but we just,
Yeah.
It's a lot of the, you know, I wrote the majority of the stuff in that Rumble Seed project, but so it's not a far stretch from what I'm doing now.
I was gonna say that sounds more like your solo than it does with Hot Water Music.
Oh, for sure, yeah. So I've been playing, you know, that's a lot of people, you know, a lot of us in our circle and our scene, like we've been playing that kind of music and that style of music for years.
Right.
Just haven't put as much focus on it. And
Now you got the chance to, so it's definitely, you know.
It's nice.
I understand you just did some music for a film recently?
Yeah, a short film called "It's Better in the Wind." It's a buddy of ours, this fellow Scott Topher,
Okay.
who organized the film, and he's an amazing photographer and cinematographer, and him and his buddies just all ride old cafe racer bikes, and the whole short film is basically them, you know, riding around out west, just truly living a simple life, and
Right.
and you know, share time with each other out on the open road.
That's
And,
cool.
yeah, he asked me to do a song, and I just had so much fun, you know, watching his footage and video that I just started writing, and I said, man, I'm gonna keep writing. You tell me when you got enough stuff. So,
Yeah, that's cool. Now, your new album's covering ground,
yeah.
and a lot of that was written on the road, right?
Oh yeah.
Do you find it a lot easier when you're going from place to place to get more inspiration from different scenery and things like that, or?
It varies, man. I mean, I feel like I pull inspiration kind of from all over the place. You know, I've always kind of felt that way. Definitely, you know, when you're running really hard on the road, you definitely are more apt to make a lot more sacrifices.
Right.
You're worn out, you're exhausted, you're hungry, you don't feel good.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, definitely.
You're just beat up. And there's something about just like being run down and being haggard, and there's something about a little bit of suffering here and there that, like, you know, breaking down on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere that
Right.
that helps write a song every once in a while. you
Yeah,
know?
definitely.
So,
That's cool. I understand you got a lot of guests on this album too this time around, right?
yeah, we had some good buddies and good friends come in and help us out. It was mostly comprised of, you know, just myself and John Gaunt and Joe Ginsberg.
Okay.
And we were trying to just make the whole foundation of the record based around these three instruments.
Right.
Acoustic, stand-up bass, and fiddle. Because that's how we've been touring, you know, mostly recently. So we wanted to do that, but we had, I mean, man, everybody around us we've known through music, and we're just really blessed to be around such amazing individuals and musicians. And man, I mean, it was kind of one of those things where it's like, man, would really be great to have some you know, beautiful female vocals right here.
Right,
And
yeah.
Let's call Audrey, you know, she's right down the street. Hey,
Uh-huh.
Audrey, and she's like, I'll be down there tomorrow
Yeah, that's cool.
after lunch. So.
It's cool that, you know, you're able to get your friends who are also musicians to be able to help you out in certain things.
Yeah, man, it's
I've
feel
listened,
really
I've listened to
honored.
it. It's got a great sound to it. This album.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Now I understand you got a couple of tracks on the Ray B compilation. Is that correct?
Yeah.
That's cool. How'd that all come about?
Well, I mean, unfortunately, our good buddy had some serious damage done to his place, and he needed some help. And you know, just like like what friends do, what friends should do is, you know, band together to help out their buddy.
Right.
You know, kind of recover and recoup. So, you know, my buddy, you know, Eddie Horn and Gary Strack just called me up, let me know what happened to Ray and what was going on, and said, hey man, we're putting some comps together, help him out, help him get back on his feet, and
That's cool.
let's do this.
Yeah.
As simple as that.
Right. Now you're touring right now through December on and off with Social D, right?
Yeah, this is the third tour we've done with them this year.
Wow.
Which is insane. We've spent the majority of the year either with Social D, Dropkick Murphys, or on the Revival tour.
Okay.
And, you know, some with Hot Water Music. So it's been, needless to say, it's been a
Busy year for you, for sure.
man,
Yeah.
year, yeah. Feel really lucky, you know. I mean, the luckiest I could possibly be. You know, I mean, but all the bands, I feel like I've just kind of had the best of both worlds. You
Right.
know? And Social D in particular, I mean, I've listened to them since I was a little kid. You know?
Yeah, it's gotta be a great feeling to be able to go with someone who you used to listen to when you were younger to be out on the road with
It's
them.
insane. It's insane.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a real, and just to kind of really get to know them and you know, be able to sit back and, you know, share a cup of coffee with them, sit down and have a bite to eat, and completely talk about life in general, like a past music and stage and
Right.
you know, road life is, it's great. And when you actually get to know the people behind the music, for me, when that clicks and you, especially when they're great people,
Mm-hmm.
it just makes me respect the music and those individuals that much more.
Right, yeah, definitely.
I'm extremely honored
Yeah.
to be here. You know.
That's real cool,
We all
too. So what's next for you?
We're just gonna keep trucking. We're already working on the 2012 runs of Revival Tour.
Okay.
Been writing more hot water music songs. Always writing my own songs. So gonna take some time off December and January
All right.
and just get home and hunker down with my beautiful wife and my dog and
Get a little chill time for sure.
put the guitar down for a little while, rest the voice and the hands and
Right.
you know,
That's cool.
got a mountain of chores at home that just really stacked up. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to just wrapping this year up, and you know, I'm really proud of what me and the guys, you know, that we've have been working with have done. I'm just really proud, really honest.
That's cool.
You know, honestly, just blessed to have them a part of what I'm doing.
Right.
Feel really lucky.
So now where can everyone find out anything, you know, the tour dates, where they get the CD, everything like that?
Nowadays, the best way is my website's simple. It's just chuckreaganmusic.com.
Okay.
Twitter is, I mean, I just recently started using that
Right.
this past year. I had it a long time ago, but I just never
Never got into it.
And then I really realized how valuable of a tool it is
Oh, and
nowadays.
social media now. I mean, it's,
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of key.
Mhm.
I've started to get my head around that and realize that
right.
it's just kind of the way it is.
Yeah,
It's
gotta
the
be
way-
out there.
It's the way kids or the way people communicate nowadays. So
Yeah.
that's a great way. And I highly encourage people to follow us on Twitter for the Revival Tour.
Okay.
At the Revival Tour. And that's where there's going to be a lot of news coming up soon.
All right.
Contests, ticket giveaways.
Oh wow, you're gonna do all that there.
All kinds of cool stuff.
That definitely is cool.
So, you know, that'll be a cool thing to do. So.
On your main website, is there links to everything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's easy to find. So
Cool.
Sure enough.
All right, man. Sounds great. Looks like you had a
Right
good
on.
year, and look forward to seeing more things come from you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us. Enjoy the show.